Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Online with Big Cheese 256. I want to dedicate a video here just to show off, before I add on more of me running Elite STFs, I want to dedicate a video to show off the builds that I am using in these videos on my ships. This one here is the Mirror Vo'Quv Carrier. When I reached level 40 on my Klingon character, I bought a Raptor instead, so if I wanted to get the normal Vo'Quv, it would cost 120k to him, which is pretty silly, so I got this thing off the exchange for about 1 million energy credits. Very cheap. It's a really good ship. What did cost though is these Mirror Vo'Quv to play refits. These are extremely powerful craft there. You can have 4 fielded at once, 2 from each hangar. They do a lot of damage. They're incredible. They cost 30k per hangar on in the starbase. Or you can get elite versions of these from your fleet if you've got a level 5 communications array, which we don't have, which my fleet doesn't have here. So this is the build I'm running for my Mirror Vo'Quv Carrier. For my 4 weapons I have an advanced fleet quantum torpedo launcher and 2 Mark 11 polarized disruptor dual heavy cannons. So that's my frontal weaponry. My rear weaponry, I've got the cutting beam and 2 disruptor turrets, because there's really not much else you can put in the back of this thing. Some people run 6 beams, and I can see how that would work with a Vo'Quv, but you know, you've got cannons, you can fit cannons, you may as well use them, the way I say it. The way I see it, the deflector, this isn't the top. I'm not full. This isn't a fully upgraded character yet. I only started this thing not all too long ago. I've got the Mark 10 assimilated deflector and Mark 10 assimilated engines. And that's a really good combo because they give you the set 2 bonus, which is autonomous regeneration sequencer. It comes on at random times automatically, and it is a huge heal. 2,000 hit points per second. That's double the output of hazard emitters free, which is pretty crazy. Devices, can't really bother with these, so I've got these. Subspace field modulator is an obvious one. Shields, the Honor Guard Covarian. I'm not actually very happy about the Honor Guard Covarian. Why? I would want resilient shields, but the elite fleet and advanced fleet resilient shields are really expensive. And the Klingons don't get an alternative to this. Is the Klingons' alternative to the resilient Mako shields that the Federation get. I usually go with resilient shields. I like resilient shields. The Mako is really good. But the Klingons don't get Mako, of course, so I've got the Honor Guard Covariant Mark 10. Huge capacity, but a lot of loot for it. Engineering consoles, universal assimilated module. That goes without saying because you're a boost to your weapon, pretty huge boost to your weapons. EPS flow, it's worth having, I guess. I've got 2 neutronium consoles here, Mark 11 and Mark 10. That gives you, they stack and give you an all-round damage resistance against everything, kinetic, energy, everything. I've got a minus threat console here. Now this could be very controversial. What this does is a emitter array with minus threat, which you get from your fleet's embassy. It reduces threat generation by 60%. What it does is, the way that works is that the AI will they work through threat ratings. whoever's doing the bigger ships naturally have bigger threat ratings, and then on top of that you've got your damage. So basically this is a huge ship. I do some pretty decent damage, especially since the bird of prey damage is considered mine. It's considered my own damage. So I reduce the threat here, and plus I'm a tactical carrier, tactical character. I don't have much survivability. If I get too many things on me at once, then I just explode quite simply. And then all of my birds of prey, if I die, my birds of prey just vanish. So, and then I have to wait 2 odd minutes to field them all. 2 field generator consoles, as you can see there. They add extra capacity, they stack and add extra capacity to my covalent shields. So if you look at my defense, I get huge shields. Almost 30k shields on each facing, so if I'm constantly rerouting my shields, then that can be as much as 50k odd shields they have to go through to get to my hull, which is also 57k. Disruptor induction and quantum chamber to give me a flat out boost to both my disruptor weapons and my quantum torpedoes. Now this is something I don't know about. I've read on the forums, the SEO forums. Some people say this is the case and this isn't, but skills. It's what affects your hangar pets, which in my case is these Vo'Quv birds of prey. I can't say that, I know. Skills, I'm definitely sure affect my hangar pets. I got a respec earlier when I added torpedoes onto my ship. I was using all cannons before, 3 dual heavies and 3 turrets. I added the cutting beam with quantum and got a respec so I could get some damage out of these torpedoes. The Vo'Quv birds of prey, they use quantum torpedoes and disruptor weapons, so that's exactly what I've gone with. Getting the skills, skilling up on torpedoes definitely boosted my damage output. The birds of prey's damage output, that's for definite. Their torpedoes went up from 10k a hit to 15k a hit. And that's not including like their 60k odd critical they get, which is pretty silly. Now that's something I know, skills definitely affect them. One thing I don't know is if your consoles affect them. I'm pretty sure they do, but some people on the forum say it does, some people say it doesn't. I don't have a clue. So I'm just assuming it does, so the hope here is that the quantum chamber will also boost up the quantum damage output, quantum torpedo damage of my bird of prey. And then the induction coil will do the same. It boosts up the turret and dual heavy disruptor cannons, their damage output. Oh, these things are pretty good. They get dual disruptor cannons, disruptor turret, quantum torpedoes, cannon rapid fire 3, torpedo high yield 3, so they fire 3 in a volley, and battle code. Another thing I'm not sure if it affects these birds of prey or not is your character abilities, such as go down fighting giving you a 25% boost to your damage, and Alpha 3 giving you a 50% boost to your damage. I'm not sure if that affects my birds of prey or not, but I don't know. This is my bridge officer build. The Vo'Quv, the Mirror Vo'Quv, is more engineering focused than the standard Vo'Quv, which is science focused. You get a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Engineering, Lieutenant Engineering, and Commander Science. For my Lieutenant Commander Tactical, I have Tactical Team 1. For Tactical Team 1, which is automatic shield distribution, it gets rid of assimilate ship, the ball drop on you. So basically, you need that to boost up, and it gives you a small boost to your damage. You need that because it really boosts your survivability. I'd like to have 2, but you can only get 1 tactical, so... As well as that, I've got Torpedo Spread 2 and Torpedo Spread 3. which are constantly going. So I'm pretty much, like I fire spread 3, I fire a single torpedo, I fire spread 2, another single torpedo, so they're constantly going. It gets a lot. It really boosts your damage output of that single quantum. And if you ask me, it's more useful than attack pattern bigger, which is one I like. And my dual heavies on this thing don't do much damage anyway, so rapid fire isn't much use to me either. My engineering officers, my lieutenant commander engineering officer is pure survivability. Emergency powered shields 1. As well as this one, I got emergency powered shields 1 twice, so they're constantly going. Which is, so basically it's a constant 18% damage reduction to my shields, which is pretty nice. It's not powered shields 3, but I don't see that being much use. I've got my panic reverse shield polarity 1, my shields, all 4 of my shield facings go red, and my other shield healing abilities from cooldown, then I can pop that to pretty much instantly go up to 100% again. Structural Integrity Field 1 is a nice one. It's only a 15-second cooldown. It gives you a boost to your resistance rating and a quick 4,000 hit point heal. It's nice. It really counteracts the effect of your ship being on fire from warp plasma torpedo. And Directed Energy Modulation 1. I'm not sure if I'm getting much use out of that right now, but I don't see an alternative. I don't see any other useful abilities in this. So it increases your damage, your bleed-through damage that goes through shields. Science is... I got one... My science is pretty much purely heal with one ability that everyone loves to have. It is really nice ability. Science Team 1 boosts my shields. It gives me 2,200 shield regeneration to each facing instantly. Hazard emitters, it gets rid of bulk shield neutralizers, it gets rid of your ship being on fire from plasma torpedoes, and it heals your hit points. Transfer Shields 3 is really nice. It gives you a 15% reduction to shield damage, which does stack on top of Power Shields 1 resistance, and it regens all of my facings like a lot. It's a really nice ability, plus you can drop it on friendlies if you want to, just like you could with, say, Transfer Shields 3. Gravity Well 1, Gravity Well 2, now honestly Gravity Well 3 is better, science officers can train that. The problem is, my science officer here is the Reman, and the Reman guy is the only buff I could find. I checked through the exchange like crazy. He's the only guy I could find that has Transfer Shield Strength 3. I tried handing him over to a tactical captain so he could train Gravity Well 2, but wouldn't let me. You're not allowed to trade the Reman with other players, so he couldn't train Gravity Well 2. I'm tactical, so I can't train. Gravity Well 3, I'm tactical, so I can't train it, so I have to go with Gravity Well 2. Nice ability. It gives you damage. It gets enemy ships stuck to your enemy ships get stuck to your Gravity Well, so they can't move. It's nice. It's nice, especially for Elite STS, stopping the probes on Vortex, or stopping the Raptor Rush or Neglar Rush on the Cure. It's just a nice thing to have. So that's my build here. My skill set right now, as I said, I only just respec. Attack patterns, honestly I don't really need that, but I also run the Grand Aegis over here, so I'm trying to find a balance between the two here. Attack patterns, over here the only thing that boosts them up is Attack Pattern Alpha 1. But it is a pretty huge boost. As you can see, it's 50% damage, 50% to all damage for 30 seconds. And it's not a 2-second, it's not a 2-minute cooldown. So it's up for 30 seconds, it's down for 1 minute 30, that's something. Weapons training, damage, boost to everything, you obviously want that. Use the same with these two. Damage boost to everything. Starship maneuvers, yep, you kinda want that. Defense ring. Accuracy, yep. Stealth is... Stealth, no, this thing doesn't get any stealth weapons. The Grandma doesn't get stealth either. You just can't put cloaking devices on these ships. You get Starship threat control, and the whole idea, which boosts your shield, boosts your threat generation, is not any use here. I'm trying to reduce my threat, so I've got no threat control, I've got a nice threat console, and I don't do all that much damage, so I usually don't get focused. Which is kind of the idea. I'm a support carrier. I'm no cruiser. Just contrary to popular belief. Energy weapon specialization, I got both of them, so it boosts my critical chance with all of my weapons, and as I said, that affects your Birds of Prey too. So Birds of Prey will do more in more critical hits. Driver coil, I don't really use that anymore, but it's worth having. I just transport around the place now. Batteries, I don't use batteries, despite what my devices may say. I don't use them. Hull repair, it boosts up your hazard emitters, which is always good, and your transfer shields, and your structural integrity field, I mean. Structural integrity boosts up your shield's hull, yep. Subsystem repair, the Borg don't kill your subsystems. I might get this. The Folians do, I know that with the upcoming expansion in May, you're going to have Folian reputations, so many of which will be fighting Folians a lot, and Folians love to target your weapons. So, I don't know, I might respect. We'll see. A lot can change in May, the expansion. Warp efficiency, it boosts up here. I keep my engines and auxiliary low, so it boosts them up. Electroplasma. It boosts up my power to shields, my power to auxiliary, and my power to structural integrity field. Impulse thrusters. This thing turns like a fucking boat. This thing is horrible. The speed of the turn on this thing is just disgusting. So this boosts that up. Cool potential, flat boost everything. Yep. Blue green there. Flat boost your engines, yep. You kind of want whatever speed boost you can get on this Vo'Quv. It is so slow. Resistance to energy damage, yep, you want that. Despite my minus threat, I do have to tank a lot of the time. For some reason, the raptors, the spawned raptors, when you kill the two that actually attack you rather than the Kang, on the Cure Elite, they always seem to go after me for some reason. Minus threat and everything, they always go after me, and they do a lot of damage. And despite being little raptors, they're very hard to kill. So I'd say you kind of want every tanking ability you get. Flat boost to your shields, yep. Resistance to kinetic. It's not going to save you from the bloody 400,000 damage or invisible Borg torpedoes, but you know, this is worth having. At least if it protects you from the normal torpedoes. Weapon performance, yep. As you can see, I've got my weapons at 75. 75 power, so that boosts up. Initial dampeners, Borg, tractor beams. Very annoying. Anything to kind of save you from that. Shield emitters, it boosts up your transfer shield strength 3. Shield systems boost your shield hit points. Particle generators, it boosts up my gravity well. So my gravity well does more damage. Ground, I don't actually play ground, but this is the setup I use. As far as bonuses go, I'm almost. I'm 3 hours away from getting tier 5 a mega reputation over here, so I can start getting the Mark 12 deflector engines and shields from the mega reputation. I went for everything damage boosting, damage amplifier, plus 32 weapon strength. New Romulus, I am bored with that on this account, and I probably won't. It's so I enjoy getting the Omega reputation, doing the Vo'Quv stuff, but New Romulus reputation is tedious. Doing whether it's the Pi Canis game every day, it's just not fun. It's not challenging. It's not multiplayer. It's just not fun. As your Nebula is too easy, and you can do that. That would be awful in a Vo'Quv anyway. The Vault mission, you have to walk around everywhere. I think anyone that's played the Vault will know that. You've got to fly around all over the place chasing these Folian ships. That'll be a lot of fun in a Vo'Quv, so yeah. So that takes away the only 2 PvE queues that you can do for Romulus, so I'm not bothering with it. My power levels, shields and weapons are both at 75 power, engines and auxiliary are both at 25, so I can definitely tank with that shield power, especially when you dump powered shields, which brings up to 125 coins, which is which really boosts your shield regeneration rate, having that much power. My weapons are not 100%, but hey, the birds of prey are the majority of my bloody damage anyway, it goes back. And torpedoes, which isn't affected by power. Anyway, that's my Mirror Vo'Quv Carrier build. I'll be... in just a second I'll be running Infected, the Conduit Elite, the Vortex Elite, and the Cure Round Elite. Unless I lose, of course. I just want to upload, and then upload defeats. Oh, should I? I don't know. But I might do. Just to show how bad some people can be with their 200 damage per hit cruiser builds. I had a guy yesterday in the Cure, in his Odyssey. He died so many times. His beams were hitting with 200 damage per hit. And he died so many times he was down to a 3-minute bloody... a 3-minute respawn cooldown. He was dying, he died that many times, he had to wait 3 minutes to respawn. It's just a joke, so... yeah. Anyway, I'll get to these STFs, I'll put them shortly. That's my Vo'Quv.